I'd say the past 5 years have been really, really tough, but have been successful at the same time as I've had to overcome numerous obstacles due to my mental illness and impairment. So I'd say it's been successful, but it's been really tough as well.
So since high school, I feel like all I've done is study. I started Bachelor of Science straight out of high school, did that for 3 years, then did an honours year at the Austin Hospital, and now I'm studying med, which I'm in my second year.
I did an advanced diploma in mechanical engineering at RMIT, went on to start the bachelor, and got a year and a half away from finishing that, and then dropped it. Failed the same subject 3 times, and I don't think I can do it at the same uni at the 4th time. And I was just like, axed. Got too complex and axed.
Well, I actually finished high school in year 11, so, a few of my mates, like to get into me about not finishing high school, but yeah, end of year 11, as I said, I went into CEDA, which was Sports Education Development Australia.
When I was 18, I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life. I knew I really liked science and the biomedical aspects of that. So I went to study science, and then it led me to medicine, which has been great.
I did a social work degree for 2.5 years, and then I dropped out due to some other circumstances going on in life, such as mental health. I'm really happy I did. At the time, it was very nerve-wracking, but my health came first. I was in a really bad space, and I needed to just drop things that were really negative, I guess, and without it, I wouldn't be doing what I am today. So as much as I could have a degree by now, I'm really happy I made that decision.
And yeah, if I just had all this staunchness when I was 18, 19, it would have been like, fuck that shit. Go do your career, not in any box that's decided by old heads.
You see all your friends going off after studying at uni for 3 years, going into full-time work, earning a lot of money, getting promotions, going up in life, and I'm still here studying, and it's quite hard.
Essentially, when I finished up the SARS, I thought, I've got my foot in the industry. I thought, it's going to happen. I'm going to get a role straight away. And I reckon I went on about 7 or 8 job interviews. First 3 or 4 I was quite confident of getting. I got shortlisted. I was in the final 3. I'm like, I've got this. I've got contacts here. I was like, yeah, pretty confident, and then obviously didn't go my way, and I thought, geez, it's much harder than I thought. I went on a couple more interviews and didn't get the role, and I thought, I might be stuck at Camp Australia for the rest of my life, the way things are going.
When I started uni, the advanced diploma, when I was 18, I think that's when the rap started, as a bit of uni, uni's fucked, but I'm doing it, of course, because of pressure in that, and then the music became an outlet for that pressure and that stress.
The uncertainty of not knowing what I was going to do in the future was really stressful for me. I considered doing nursing or physiotherapy, but none of them really felt like me or what I wanted to do.
I've heard from a few friends, and it's a jarring thought when they're like, oh, it's I wish I had a creative outlet like you and shit. And I'm just like, fuck, if that would suck not to have that. I think I'm battling with mental health issues with a creative outlet. Imagine not having that. Imagine being stuck in a 9 to 5 and being like, that's it.
I just had a week of placement that was 9 to 5, and it was exhausting. Getting up early and getting home late, it was just hard to have time for self-care and for exercise and for making healthy meals. It was really hard to find the time.
If you asked me what would make me happy about 2 months ago, I would have said just, having a job in my, sporting industry, the career I wanted. So I've got that now, but I guess as human beings, we're never really satisfied. We always want something, even if we've got everything, we're always going to want more. At the moment now, what would make me happy is if I bought a house. So, and if you ask me this question, when I buy a house, I'm going to say something else. So it's just going to keep going.
Fuck that. I'll be renting forever, if that. Why wouldn't I?
There's no chance of me buying a house. Not in the current market, not with the money I have, but it's a goal for the future.
I just want to stay with the Aussie hip hop scene, and because I know that could go global. And if I'm not standing in that and a part of it when it goes global, that's going to be upsetting.
I've been studying for so long, and there's still so long left to study. I feel like I'm not quite there yet. After the next 2 years of placement at the hospital, I feel like hopefully I'll feel closer.
At the end of all of it, I want to sit back, on a beach in Spain, something like that, and know that I'm a New York Times bestseller. I think that's the goal at the end of the day.